and told me the story of Job and how he lost everything, but he got it all back because he wouldn't give up. The not so subtle suggestion was, why not do something about that surgery you had a few years ago and see if maybe they can turn it around. And my poor long-suffering wife had no idea that that was possible after 9 years, and so she agreed, confident that it wouldn't matter. And lo and behold, a few months later, she started snoring. And I'd forgotten she did that when she was pregnant. And along came Amanda. Now, I've done a lot of stupid and scary things in my life, but nothing ever terrorized me like the birth of that child. I wasn't allowed to go into the delivery room. In fact, with Donnie, when David was born, I was far away from home. There was 13-hour difference in time. Didn't even know I had a son 3 days after the fact. Sorry about that. With Donnie, I asked to go in, and their reaction was, "What? You pervert? This is 1973, Cleveland, Texas. We don't do things like that. Shoot, get out of here." So I did. But then we had a different obstetrician when Amanda came along, and he wanted me to be a part of the birthing process. He invited me in. And I'll be eternally grateful for that. But Darla came down with toxemia, and so he had to induce labor about a month early. Amanda only weighed a little over 5 pounds when she was born, and she was just white as a sheet. And I knew in an instant that I would die for this tiny little creature. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for her, and that remains true to this day. And we thought we did such a good job with her, we decided to try it again.
Well.
Amanda has a good time telling Casey we just had her so that Amanda would have someone to play with.
And then Mama would get the belt and we'd run.
Well, there is a minor element of truth to that, I guess, because it's just not that much more trouble to raise 2 kids than 1. In fact, if you got 2 of them, all you got to do is find one, and you can bet the other one's going to be somewhere nearby. So I was fortunate enough to be in a position to earn a living while Darla spent her whole life raising those girls. She didn't work at all outside the home. That's not to imply that being a mother is not a full-time job, because it definitely is. But she did a fine job, and I am so proud of both of them. Then I began to notice this fellow named Walt Barnett was in the same class as Amanda from kindergarten, I guess, all the way through
2nd grade.
2nd grade. I stand corrected. Now, Amanda and Casey had a luxury that I never had. I was a Navy brat. I don't even remember how many elementary schools I went to, or let alone the names and locations of all of them. But they went to the same school all the way through, from kindergarten through high school. After high school, they went to the same university all the way through. And so there's stability in their lives. They have a chance to put down roots, and they know more about everybody's life in Liberty County than I ever will. Well, Walt started coming around more and more, and I had to run off a couple of boyfriends before she finally brought Walt home. And I thought, well, finally, she found one I liked. And lo and behold, she liked him too. And that was kind of an unusual situation for me. Walt lost his father at an early age, and that was also a tragedy. And I can never take his place, nobody ever can. But he taught Walt more about the outdoors, about fishing and hunting, and all of the things that go into making a good game warden, which I think Walt will be one of these days. And I will never pretend to take his place. But I will always think of Walt as a son. And I'll be there for you, Walt, no matter what, just like the rest of my kids. And I want to I just want to impress upon you the importance of the vows that the two of you just exchanged. This is a forever deal. I mean, it's till death do us part. That's the way Darla's mom and I have looked at it, always. And I hope you will too. The best thing that can happen to you in this life is to find someone to share it with, that you know you can trust, that will always be there for you. I was so blessed, and I hope that you are too. Thank you both for making me the happiest guy in the world tonight.
Amen. Anybody else want to do a toast before we do the cake cut? Any other toast people out there? Anybody want to come up?
When do we do this? When do we drink this?
Well, the best man was supposed to say let's raise a glass.